will fly.
Guys, my name is Patrick and welcome to Crypto Space. So, today we see the market cap is continuing to growing. Bitcoin dominance is pretty much unchanged since yesterday. Yesterday we saw Bitcoin adding about 1.5% to its price. It went up about $100, something like that. Today we don't see too much going on with let me just fix something here. Today we don't see too much going on with Bitcoin. As I said yesterday, I do think that Bitcoin will ease off a little bit and just take a break. Maybe correct a little bit, but not too much before it goes higher. And when it goes higher, that will probably be when the CME group starts future trading it in the second week of December. But of course it can, as well take off and just break this price channel, but I don't think it's gonna do that. But of course that's my opinion. Bitfinex is the biggest traders with the US dollar, $202 million traded within the last 24 hours. After that you have Bithumb and the Korean won, which has traded $150 million within the last 24 hours. After that you have Ethereum. Ethereum is currently sitting at $360. I said yesterday that it will probably try to break this one again. It did break it yesterday, and we are currently seeing it moving up today as well. Yesterday it added about 5% to its price. We do see it continuing today. It has been all the way to $372. I do still think that we will see $390, $400 within the coming days. Maybe it will make a new all-time high too. Who knows? But these are my opinions, of course. The biggest traders is Bithumb and the Korean won with $191 million traded within the last 24 hours. After that you have Bitfinex with the US dollar, which has traded $121 million within the last 24 hours. Moving on to Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash saw about $70 gain yesterday. It's currently in the red. It did retest this resistance line here. It failed, moved down a little bit, and now it's currently in the red. It's shaved off from its opening price about $100, something like that. I do think that it will probably retest this line here very soon. When I'm not 100% sure, but I do think it will retest and probably break it too. But we'll see. That's my opinion. The biggest traders of the day is Bithumb and the Korean won with $596 million traded within the last 24 hours. After that you have HitBTC with the Bitcoin Cash and the BTC pair, which has traded $119 million within the last 24 hours. Moving on to Litecoin. Litecoin is seeing some good gains today. It saw some gains yesterday too. It added about $2 to its price, so nothing major, but still gains. Today, let me put it on the daily here. Today it's added about $2 to its price at the current moment too. So I do think there's more room for Litecoin to move here. I will show you a little bit what I think will happen later in the end of the video. The biggest traders of the day is Bithumb and the Korean won with $28 million traded within the last 24 hours. After that you have the GDAX with the US dollar, which has traded $24 million within the last 24 hours. Moving on to EOS. So yesterday I said that EOS would probably hit $2 before it started correcting downwards. It did hit $2 yesterday. Today it actually went above $2. It went to $2.07. I still think that EOS will probably correct a little bit downwards, maybe to 170, maybe 160 as well, before it's starting to move upwards again. But of course I might be wrong. It can just go straight up too, or it can just go straight down, but that's my opinion. I do think that it will correct down to 170, maybe 160 as well, before it's starting to move upwards again. As I said before, 4th of December I think is going to be the day for EOS. The biggest traders of the day is EOS and the US Bitfinex and the US dollar, with $20 million traded within the last 24 hours. After that you also have Bitfinex with the EOS BTC pair, which has traded $8 million within the last 24 hours. Moving on to NEO. So yesterday we saw that NEO went almost to $50 before probably a sell-off or something. I do think that there is more room for NEO to move too. Today it's currently moving down a little bit at the current moment, but as I said, I do think that there's more room for NEO to grow. If you do look at the chart here, you see that there is a similarity here, what's going on here, to the big one here. It's quite similar actually. So maybe we'll see an even bigger one here, who knows. But yeah, I definitely think there is more room to move. Probably it will go to 65, I would guess. Of course, my opinion. The biggest traders of the day is Bittrex with and the NEO BTC pair with $139 million traded within the last 24 hours. After that you have Bitfinex and the US dollar with $87 million traded within the last 24 hours. So moving back to Litecoin, I will give you some of what I think will happen soon, but it's first of all I will show you the weekly. So if you look at the weekly chart here, you have a perfect W. So today is the last day of the week, so if it closes above here, it will likely go, more than likely go to here within next week, probably $80. That's one of them. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove these. This one I'm gonna take away too. So what I'm gonna show you here is an Elliott wave. Oh, it didn't. No, it did not start. So move down here, up here, down there, and up on the top. Did not hit it. There. So for this to be an Elliott wave, the third wave has to be longer than the first wave, because the third wave is never the shortest. So we can check that easily by doing this. Here you can see it was a $34.8 move here, and then we can move it to this boy here, and as you see, it is, this wave is bigger, so then it's a confirmed Elliott wave. If we move back to the daily, then we can see that what we have here, I would just say it's an ABC correction, but I'll show you Put up a trend line here. So you see it's broken out from this resistance line here, or downwards trend line. Then we'll put one here, and then we can do like this. So 1 or A, B, C. ABC correction down here. Then we can move back to the weekly chart. So what I want to show you here is that we have an Elliott wave here, but I do think that this is just an Elliott wave within the first and second wave, or the first wave. So I think this is what's been created here. I think it's just the start of a bigger wave that's coming. Because if we do take a trend line now and we put it here and we draw it up here, and then we take this one here and move it up like this, then you will see that this is the first wave, the second wave, and now we're starting at the third wave. And the third wave is never the shortest. So in the first wave here we had a pretty good gain, so we can, the third wave would pray, the third wave, as because the third wave is never the shortest, it will probably, we will probably see some good gains from Litecoin next year, because I think next year is the year of Litecoin. But this is of course a long term. This is not something that's gonna happening in within a couple of days. But let's we can check the date range here. About there, no, there. So 161 days. And that would be April next year, somewhere around there. I think we can see these prices. But what I will do here is that I will take the Fibonacci extender. Well, I have to the lowest point there, and then we have to move this one to the highest point there, just to give you guys some targets. So as I said, we will definitely see the new, or the all-time high again, I think, by this year for sure. After that we will probably start seeing above 100 and so on and so on, but that's not until next year. But for now my target is about, maybe we can do $100 by the end of the year, maybe. So that's my target, of course, but you should definitely, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just, this is my personal opinion of what's going to happen. So you should definitely do your own studying and your own research, and not just take my word for it. So yeah, I do think that we will see $100 Litecoin by this year, and next year will be the year Litecoin will shine for sure. That's my opinion, of course. So yeah, that's it for this time, guys. I hope you liked this video. I hope it was helpful. If you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button and give and subscribe to the channel. And if you press the small bell next to the subscription button, there you will get a notification every time I upload a new video. So next week I won't be able to, or from tomorrow I will not be able to upload every day because I'm gonna go away for 5 days. I will try to upload something, maybe every second day or something like that. Maybe I will also upload a video about what I'm doing. It doesn't have anything with cryptocurrency to do with that. It doesn't have anything to do with that. So, but maybe some of you will find it interesting. So, yeah. Until next time, guys. Stay safe. Take care. Bye.